mom is watching Ellen and they're scaring people. Jay's here doing an email for the Aflac insurance. Hi, I'm Dee and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, it's a little bit different. I have a candle going on, lights, and Kitty's just hanging out with me right there. So what is today? Today is the eve of Halloween. It is October 30th and I wanted to do something a little bit different, but I thought it would be really fun to do. It's called the Early Autumn Tag and it's just 20 questions, random questions about autumn and fall. So let's get started, shall we? And Kitty's here with me as I'm watching my mom on the baby monitor because Queen G is going to sleep. First question, favorite thing about autumn? My favorite thing about autumn is sweater weather. In California lately, it has been really hot lately. I mean, we've had heat waves, we've had unfortunately wildfires, and I think fall is just so welcoming to all of us Californians over here. So I think a lot of us are welcoming fall or autumn this year. And personally, I love sweater weather. I don't really like it when it's hot, and I really don't like where it's too cold, like snow cold. So I love autumn. I love autumn for the reasons of just how the seasons change, just the beautiful colors of the leaves on the trees. I mean, second question, spooky autumn or a cozy autumn? Oh, hell no, I'm not for spooky autumn. I am totally a cozy autumn person. I prefer being cozy. Anything cozy in my life. That's my goal. Hashtag goals. I'm not a person who's into spooky, haunting, horror films, suspense. I mean, I can barely deal with Jay's movies on action, okay? Queen of the South is probably as violent as I will probably go, and that's on Netflix. I've always been into the more like cozy up and watch like Charlie Brown's Greatest Pumpkin or something like that on TV, or you know, getting in the blanket or having a fire or something like that. So I'm all about the coziness. Question 3, haunted house or Halloween party? Didn't we just discuss this? I am nothing about a haunted house. I'm that person who requests for the good fairy to walk with me through a haunted house if I had no other choice but going to a haunted house. When I grew up, we have this haunted house here in our local area, and it's been a tradition going there ever since I was like a kid in the 70s. I was horrified going in there. So yeah, no, I don't think so. So Queen G, my mom and I were just talking about this because Ellen just had something on her show about, you know, trying to scare people, and they're showing like the haunted house at Universal Studios. Well, hello, mom and I, we went there like, I think it was 2000 and I don't know, 12 or 13. We went there and I don't know how we got suckered going in. There was like no line and the guys all, come on, come on. So we did. Mom and I went in there. We have never screamed so loud and laughed so hard. It was just the most funniest thing. This poor couple, older couple, was just like, this lady was like hanging on my shirt and we're like, ah! We had people following us with an axe. I mean, it was crazy, and you're just trying to go through this maze trying to find the exit. Oh my god, we were laughing so hard. By the time we got out of there, it was like we were like, oh my God, oh my God. I mean, I was literally like shaking. Thank God there was a bar across there, and Mom and I, we just had a drink and we just sat there. We were laughing so hard because we've never done something like that. That was crazy. It was so crazy. And we were watching people go in there and we're like, don't do it, don't do it. And if you guys have been following my vlogs from the last couple of years, you know that I am like the hostess of the mostest for Halloween parties. We hostess Halloween costume potlucks over here, and I miss them. I hate you, COVID. I so miss everybody showing up. We would dress up, we would play games, everyone would bring a dish. We just had a lot of fun. We're always hostessing Halloween costume parties here, and I really miss them. Number 4, carve pumpkins or paint pumpkins. Oh, I'm all about the carved pumpkins. I love everything about it. I don't like the mess, but I definitely love carving the pumpkins. It's such a tradition. I mean, I'm sure like painting pumpkins nowadays would be so much fun too, but I'm gonna stick with carving pumpkins. Number 5, go apple picking or go on a hayride. I've been on hay rides. I'm all interested about going apple picking. I've never gone before, and seeing that some of our close friends this year, they went apple picking, and I'm thinking, gosh, that would be so much fun. I've never gone before. I would love to have all of the apples. I can make like apple pies, I can make apple desserts, apple crumb cake. Oh my God, I'm thinking of all the possibilities, right, of what you can do with baking with apples. So I'm all about the apple picking. Number 6, pumpkin spice lattes or a mulled apple cider. Oh, pumpkin spice lattes for sure. I mean, my mom always had made like an apple cider in the crock pot, and I have her recipe and I might try that again, but I'm all about the pumpkin latte. I think that would be super delicious right about now, and that just screams autumn. 7, what did you dress up for Halloween last year? You know, unfortunately, I don't think we dressed up last year. The year before that, I dressed up as a magician with a top hat and all that. And then the year before that, I dressed up as Miley Cyrus when she was on The Voice, when she had blonde hair and she had flowers all over her. I don't know if you remember that, but she had like flowers in her denim jeans and her jacket, and she had her braids, all that. So I was Miley Cyrus for that time. It was so fun. God, I love dressing up in costumes. I've done like fun stuff. I've done like easy stuff as well, you know, like being an angel or being a nun. I've done the magician, like I just said. I've done a bunny rabbit one time when I was a kid. My mom totally made the bunny outfit. It was something similar like the Christmas Story. Number 8, falling rain or a crackling fireplace. Oh, that one's a hard one. Really close. I love the sound of the falling rain, and I love the sound of the crackling fireplace. I love them both. Can we put them together? Because normally that's what I do. If it's raining and we got firewood that's ready and available, yeah, I'll build a fire for us. When I hear the falling of the rain though, because this room back here is a flat roof, I can hear all of the rain that comes down, and when I hear that, it is so peaceful. It is just, there's nothing like it. And there's times where I'll just sip my coffee in silence and just listen to it, and it's so cool when you hear it where it just starts to drizzle, and then it starts to sprinkle, and then it starts getting a little bit more heavier, and then it just comes down to a big pour. That is like the best. But hands down, in this house, we love to have our fireplace going, and I love the sound of crackling wood. It's nothing compares to the fires that we have like on the Navajo reservation. That wood there's no comparison. I mean, I miss home when I smell that firewood. I wish we can get hands on that over here. It's a tie. Next question, number 9, have you purchased any fall decor yet? Yes, if you had watched a Vlogtober videos, you have saw that I had purchased a table, kind of like a runner with autumn fall leaves. Beautiful. It was on clearance. So yes, I did. 10 favorite photo that you took last fall. That would be the photo that someone else took for us when we attended the Harvest Festival. I just saw where Kitty was, yeah. If you have cats, this is the way it is. This is just the way it is. Going back, I love attending and following the Harvest Festival. They start like in San Jose, San Francisco, and then they go throughout all the other counties around here. I love it all. I love finding new crafts and vendors. That's the only time that I get to purchase like homemade stuff, because I'm not a DIYer, man. When we attended one Harvest Festival at a nearby fairground, that is probably the most favorite photo that I liked. It captured just my mom, Jay, and I, and it's right here. Number 11, favorite autumn themed movie. You know, I don't have a... What is considered a fall autumn themed movie? I don't really have one. The only thing I can think of is any type of movie that's created in fall that shows New York, like with the Central Park with all the beautiful colors of the yellow and orange leaves. I don't know. Isn't there like Meg Ryan, Tom Hanks, You Got Mail is in that era, I think, or not in that era, but in that season. Sleepless in Seattle, no, that wasn't really in fall. But you know, those type of films, I think that can bring me more into fall. Anything in New York, Manhattan, that shows those beautiful trees, I just love that. That puts me into fall. Favorite color to wear in autumn? I would say anything like a burgundy or wine, anything dark colored, even black. I enjoy wearing those type of colors. I like earth tones. Number 13, favorite autumn themed book. I don't really have an autumn theme book, but if you guys have any recommendations for an autumn theme book, then leave a comment down below. But I notice right now in autumn, fall, winter time, I'm grabbing more towards magazines lately. And I think it's just because the holidays are coming. I want to see what's on trend. I want to see what's new. And I love looking through my health and beauty type of magazines, because I want to know, you know, how do I not deal with the whole harsh winter conditions, which is not really harsh here in California, but I'm just saying, you know. 14, best way to spend a rainy day. Oh, best way to spend a rainy day that a lot of times I cannot do right now, but best rainy day is just to stay indoors, put on some sweats, your slippers, put up your hair, and just cozy up on the couch and just do whatever you want. And that's it. If that's either watching a movie or YouTube, or if it's reading, or if it's just sitting there just relaxing, listening to the rain, then that's a perfect rainy day. 15, favorite autumn food. Ooh, favorite autumn food. I think for me, what screams autumn is anything in the crock pot, man. Anything in the crock pot. I love trying different recipes, stew, soups, my mom's chili beans and fry bread. Anything in the crock pot just screams autumn to me, because that's like when I pull out my crock pot and I'm like, hello, friend. It's like, 16, favorite autumn quote. I don't really have a favorite autumn quote, so I had to look up on Google, and this is what I found, and I'll put it right here. 17, favorite autumn leaf. I would have to go, and I did Google this because I'm like, what's considered an autumn leaf? I guess I'm more into the maple looking leaf. Anything if it's like in a red, orange, or yellow color, I think they're just beautiful. That's probably why I purchased the fake ones from Dollar Tree. 18, favorite autumn activity. Ooh, probably going to the pumpkin patches. I love going to the pumpkin patch every single autumn. I just love the whole, just looking at all the pumpkins, and especially the pumpkin patch I have been going to since I was a little girl is still around, and I love going back there. It just brings back so much memories. They have a train ride, they have a haystack that you can play on, they have photo ops, they had a corn maze, they just get in character, and they have apple cider going. It's just so much fun. Even though I per se don't have any children, I will tag along with my girlfriends and with their kids, and we would just have so much fun. Oh, and another favorite autumn fall activity that we like to do currently is attending all of those harvest festivals. And we did the corn harvest. We loved going to that. We just like going out, taking my mom out, Queen G. We like to check out all the vendors, just eat all the food, and just buy homemade stuff that I know I cannot make myself. Just being real. 19, favorite autumn scent. Any type of autumn scent would definitely be cloves. I don't know what it is. I think as when I was growing up, my mom would put pieces of the seasoning cloves. She would stick them on the skin of an orange, and that scent would just, that aroma would just fulfill the whole kitchen, and then all of a sudden it'd be throughout the whole house, and it would smell so good. So I favorite the smell of cloves. I'm not like into cinnamon or anything like that, but I do like the Bath and Body Works, the scent. I'll put it right here because I can't remember it. I just remember it's pumpkin apple. I think it's pumpkin apple, but I'm really liking that fall scent. And last question of the night, question number 20. Is your birthday in autumn? Sadly, no. I'm a spring baby, but both my parents have birthdays in the fall, and right in the week of Thanksgiving is my father's Thanksgiving, and then my mother's. So I think in our family, fall and autumn is very dear and special to our hearts. It's very important, and it's an opportunity just to have our family together and celebrate and just be cozy all together, which I'm really missing them right about now. And I cannot wait to see everybody once again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was really fun. It's something a little bit different, especially at night. I never really get to do something like this. And if you did like this video, then give me a thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know some of your answers to some of these questions. I'm curious. I would love to know. Tomorrow is Halloween, so I hope you guys are staying safe and well. And I will see you guys tomorrow on the last day of Vlogtober, day 31. I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm sitting on this floor and I'm thinking, my foot's asleep. Oh, yes, my foot is asleep. Bye.